Hey guys, so bit of a different piece of content this week. Actually, I'm gonna be having a lot more of these done soon. Sorry, the camera was. Anyway, so also welcome back to the channel on this beautiful Sunday morning. So I went out not the other day, literally yesterday, with my partner, and we went to Walmart, and I had some money on me, so I decided I was gonna pick up Soap Shoe Sonic because I've got another thing I want to do with him, but I needed a spare Sonic figure to be able to do what I wanted. So I've got another figure coming in off of eBay. Yeah, here's, I'll give you guys another view of the box. Top view. And your bottom view. Retail. I got them for retail. Which was about like $11-ish. I was planning on picking up another figure, one of the 2.5-inch figures too, but you know, I didn't have enough, which is fine with me. So we'll set that off over there. Alright, well, here's some out of the main package, not out of the plastic, but you know. So, cut the plastic straps that are down here by his legs. I can never tell if there's ever more. We'll go ahead and me and my partner were talking yesterday because I've got more Chaos Emeralds, and we both agree that these kind of look like gummies, especially this one because of like the red tint they used. I feel like they need to make it just a bit darker, but you know, oh well. I've got the blue emerald and the purple emerald, I believe. We'll set that off to the side then. Now let's get him out. There we go. Okay. We'll toss that over where we threw the packaging. Alright. So, okay. Let's get him to stand first. Oh, actually, here's the bottom of his shoes. Do you like the detail they put on those? Oh, they do have peg holes, so if I can get a stand and peg him. Well, okay. Articulation wise, it's your standard Jakks specific figure. You know, his head can 360. Ooh, arms are nice and stiff. Not too stiff to where they're a pain to. His wrist rotate really well, actually. Probably the best rotation I've had on any of my figures. It's nice and loose, and it doesn't, and I'm not scared I'm gonna like break the little joint, or it's not even really a joint, it's more like a peg almost. Sorry, it's like a ball peg, I guess. I don't know how to really explain it. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm gonna break that at all, which with some of my other figures, like I think it was Mephiles when he first came in. I was so scared of just breaking his wrist joint. So. Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay. Sorry, I've heard a lot of people who review this guy say that theirs had like a loose knee joint. Like the first couple waves of Sonic that came out, where he had like the really bad like leg issue. Okay, can we get him to stand though? Probably not. Oh wait, nope. Here we go. So, here's him at a side view. Here's the Chaos Emerald for just a little height comparison for right now, until I get some of my other figures. We're gonna move that guy. Sorry. So you got Sonic himself, of course. The sculpt on him looks really good. Granted, it's pretty much just the only difference is, you know, your Jakks shoes, which, there we go. Here's just the shoe by itself. We'll pop that back on. Is that deeper than his? Here we go. That, actually, so looking at these, just doing a comparison, this shoe doesn't sit nearly as deep as this one, where the sock or cuff of the boot. Either way, this one doesn't sit nearly as deep, so that's why he looks so much taller, I guess. At least to me, he looks taller. So, yeah, good news. His head rotates full 360. Maybe that's about as high as you can get his arms. They go out about that much for both of them. They also go down about that low. And then he can kick forward. He can kind of, oh, there we go. Kind of kick back, not all the way like he does. Rotating his leg out a little. Oh, okay. So with my copy, trying to rotate his like thigh. Yeah. It's kind of hard, but he can. Yeah. To anybody who gets this figure, to be careful. He can do the splits if you are really careful with it. Oh, there we go. His knee bend is about 90 degrees, I think, and that's for both knees. And then his shoe can move around, so you can have his leg as far back or as up front to the shoe as you want, and I'll give you guys that kind of view. There you go. So now I'm going to go ahead and do some height comparisons, so you guys will also see how he scales with other Jakks figures. Okay, so here I've got him next to Tails and Shadow. I've got a couple more figures off to the side. Let me see if I can get him to stand straight without falling over. Okay. That might be about as good as I can get him. But yeah. So here's him next to Shadow, which, considering this is based off SA2 Sonic, not the head sculpt or anything, I'm sure a lot of people were wanting to see. He's a bit taller than Shadow. And I think that's just from, like I said, where he has the shoes don't sit nearly as deep on him. Did not just mean to bonk Tails. He's taller than Tails, so it's for anybody who's been wondering. Next to Mephiles. Okay, well, Mephiles with his base is bigger, but we'll take that off. Yeah, I know, Mephiles feet. Everyone be scared. He's also taller than Mephiles. That was honestly some... Without the base. Let me say that. Without Mephiles' base, he is taller. We'll just scoot Shadow. Infinite. And then I grabbed one of my customs. Luther. He's taller than Luther because, I mean, Luther's pretty much just Tails, so. Okay. Head-wise, Sonic would be taller, but if we're counting ears, then yes, Infinite is taller, but, you know, oh. This guy just does not like to stand. Case in point, I literally just moved my arms off and he just fell back. You know what? We'll use Infinite to kind of prop him up. And then, hold on. Okay. And then we've got Knuckles. And they're actually just about the same height. And then for some different height comparisons, we'll use Chaos Sonic or Sonic Trooper, whatever it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Sonic Trooper. Yeah, so, you know, he kind of towers over him a little bit. Yeah, a lot of it, actually. So there's that height comparison, just so you kind of know how he'll scale with like other 5-inch figures. If you also collect any human lines, I'll use one of my G.I. Joes. Here's how he scales with the G.I. Joe. I know my G.I. Joe's off the... We'll move Knuckles aside. Here's a G.I. Joe for comparison. And if you collect Playmates Ninja Turtles, I'll grab another one of my customs here. The turtles just barely scale over him. I think it's just their head that really does. And then if anybody also who watches my videos collects TMNT NECA, here's how he scales with just the last Ronin figures bent down and still posed and everything. So yeah, that's really all this guy's got. I mean, he's got good articulation. He can hold himself pretty well. Now, I set this off to the side. My blue emerald. Okay, here we go. So, there's my blue emerald. And then, yep, I've got the purple one. And then from where I got Infinite, I've got the Phantom Ruby. So, and that's just kind of all of the gemstones together. All of the gemstones I've got for right now. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will have some new stuff in soon, so be expecting some more content really soon. Also, before we end this video, because I kind of forgot to height compare him, here's him next to a 2.5 inch Mighty, for anyone who was wondering. And here's him with a Jasmine's Classic Sonic. So, okay. Now, in all seriousness, this is actually the end of the video. Really quick before I end this, thank you to everyone who tunes in and watches and likes and subscribes and everything else. It means a lot, helps the channel a bunch. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed Sunday. Bye, guys.